Hey, welcome back, everybody, to the SmallsRV Adventures. I'm Ricky. This is Melanie. The other kids are running around playing with my wife. Mac is in his FXW dog playpen, and we're just gonna have some fun cooking. We're mooch docking, boondocking, however you want to call it, and we're gonna have some fun. Right now, our PS5 is updating its software using our Starlink. It's totally incredible, where you can be somewhat off grid with no cell reception, and your Starlink is still giving you internet. On this episode of the SmallsRV Adventures, baby. So let's go, let's go, let's go. Ah, a lot of times when I'm cooking, I usually hook up a 1 pound can to this propane oven here, this Coleman oven. But we're gonna hook up this 20-pound can to this 1 pound connection using this Alloxity 8-foot with regulator and gauge propane adapter. Nice gauge, nice size. If I didn't mention this before, this video is being sponsored by Alloxity. They did send me this propane adapter with the gauge and regulator free of charge for unbiased review, and that's what we're going to go over now. It's a Alloxity 8-foot propane hose with the gauge. It's pretty cool, so let's get it hooked up. Here it is. The system updated. My wife, she's looking for things to put on, but let's get started cooking. Melody, what you doing? Oh, she running away from the camera. Too late, I saw you. All right, we have the Alloxity adapter connected. We had to switch the hoses. This is the 4-foot hose here. The other one, I didn't have the right pieces to connect, but this is the same company, Alloxity, but this is the 4-foot propane hose. And I don't know if you can see that fire, but that fire is on. We're taking off, baby. We're taking off. We're going to put this inside of there. While I do that, Anita is trying to sign into the Peacock account. For the past 10 minutes, she said. Mac is hanging out with his toys inside of the dog playpen by FXW. He's getting up now. He's like, let me out of here, Dad. Can I get out of here now? Please, Dad. Come on, Dad. Let me out of here, Dad. I'm going to speed this up so you guys can see me cooking. It's going to take a while, so I'll speed it up and I'll do a voice over it so it's not so boring. All right, this is in super time. So if you got kids, let them know I'm moving Superman pace to get these cheese toasties done. And the kids are going to love it. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Super fast motion. Just call me Super Dad. All right, here these things. They're coming out. They're toasting up. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Get that nice crisp on this honey top split wheat bread. It's really nice. Don't pay attention to that. I gotta clean it. I know I tell y'all in almost every video I gotta clean that, but don't pay attention to that. Pay attention to this masterpiece. Hope this doesn't become a total disaster, but this is the outside TV streaming video from Starlink. You can't beat it. Straight video from Starlink. Streaming. Check it out. Something's crisped up nice. You can't beat it. Outside cooking, mooch docking, boondocking, however you want to call it, we're doing it. So right now, we have to get the power supply. I can easily just plug into the outdoor plugs, but I want to try out this power supply that I've done so that we can see that the off-grid system is working. This is just a small off-grid system. I want to see it is working. So let's get the ice cream, let's get everything, and let's get this off-grid system. So first thing is first, we got to get this ice cream out of here. So we got the ice cream and the milk for the shakes. Now let's get this off-grid system. All right, the battery system is out. Kids about to enjoy their food. It cooled off so they don't burn their mouth on that hot cheese. So let's go, baby. Let's go. There they go. Got the food ready to go. And enjoying. I don't even know what that is. What app is that? That's Tubi. We downloaded Peacock, and now that's Tubi on there, streaming live from the Starlink. So if you guys ever wondered how the Starlink works, there it goes for you. You can stream. We're in the woods. We're mooch docking, but we're in the woods and using the Starlink, and you have total power. So we have the blender. This is the wire here, hooked into this 1,000 watt inverter. Hopefully it doesn't start beeping. If it can't handle it, we just make it inside. but I'm pretty sure it can handle it. For this shake recipe, we're gonna use vanilla pudding, 2 bananas, we have some whole milk, and ice cream. All right, remember when I told you that my mic may die? So I checked it there, and the mic did die. So this is just a voiceover over with me talking because it's very low. So the first thing we're gonna do is gonna add some bananas to this milkshake. It's gonna be very tasty. Again, this is a voiceover, so my mouth is not gonna match the voice that you're hearing coming off the screen. I started off by putting 1.5 bananas in. I think that would be enough. Then you add a heaping whop of ice cream. The ice cream, this is what makes it really nice here. I don't remember exactly what I was saying, but I was saying what I was doing, but I don't know the exact words, but I remember having trouble putting that ice cream in. The top was soft, the middle was kind of hard, so it made it a little difficult to get it in, but we did it. We got it in. Just put a little bit more scoops in there. There we go. There we go. I remember just putting a little bit more in. And by the time I finished, I did add extra. I added another banana, half that was left, and I added another 2 scoops of ice cream just to thicken things up. So after that, I believe I put the pudding in next. That was just plain vanilla pudding that I put in. And that made it really nice. I think I'll add some music to this part too, just because of the voiceover that I'm doing, just to liven it up a bit. I'll add music to this clip. That was a nice heaping spoon right there. Can't beat that. And after that, I added some milk. And once you add the milk, you start blending it up. And then that's all she wrote. That's how you know it's going to be good. And another part you're not going to hear is that I didn't have the blender cover on correctly. Anita had to tell me, Ricky, it's going to come out. Good thing she told me because it went all over the off-grid system there. So that's me fixing it after my wife told me it wasn't on. And then refixing it again because it still wasn't on. And then finally I got it on. It works. It works. The battery system works. There you go. Let me know what you think. You like it? Come on, let me see. Melanie and Karishna. You like it, Melanie? 2 thumbs up? We got thumbs up all over the place. All right. We gotta give my pup the pup cup. So let me show you guys what that consists of. And my mic died in a couple clips ago, so I gotta do the voiceover for that. Oh man. But let's go. Pup cup, you want vanilla ice cream. 1 cup of vanilla ice cream. You want a heaping spoonful of creamy peanut butter. And you finish it off with a dog biscuit. These are the dog biscuits we use. Then you give it to your dog. They love this. He hasn't had it in a while, so sometimes they're a little curious. Then once they put their nose and their tongue in it, it's love at first sight. Brings back the memories. He's gonna have that gone in no time. But you can't give this to dogs all of the time, and make sure you exercise your dog when you give it to them. Dogs, the sugar intake, they don't do too well with it, so we just keep them really busy. He just ate that whole big chunk of peanut butter there. He loves that bad boy. You still, it's so funny when they eat the peanut butter because they try to get it out of their mouth. It's so funny, but he just took a whopping scoop of it. Looked like he needs some water to get that out of there. Whew. See if I can help him. You want to put some ice cream in there? That'll help you out, little papa. Eat some of that ice cream. There you go. That'll help you get that peanut butter out of there. My dogs love it. This is also a good way for you to save money by doing this with your kids. If you do this with your kids, you make them nice, something simple. I always make almost the same things unless my wife is not here, and then I'll make something special. But when my wife is here, I try to make something quick, give her a break. And a little milkshake for the kids goes a long way. And let me tell you, that ice cream cost about $2 from Walmart. The bread that we made was like, that I cooked with, that for the whole loaf, that was like less than $2. The cheese was the most expensive thing, that was $4. The spread was about $2. So you say I'm like under $12. Oh, the milk, I forgot about that. That was under $2. The pudding was like 50 cents or 25 cents. The bananas dirt cheap, like $1. So you're talking maybe 12, $15 to feed 4 kids and give them milkshakes and give your dog a pup cup. So if you're talking about the milkshakes and you go to the store, the milkshakes alone are going to cost you about $5 each. So you're talking about $20 just for the milkshakes. And if you ever went to the restaurant and got a grilled cheese sandwich for your kids, grilled cheese sandwich, let's say it's about $5 each. Now you're up to $40. That's a lot of money to be spending, where I spent under $15 and fed all of the kids and gave them ice cream shakes, and it gave them a lot of memories too. So this is what we do when we off grid, when we're camping. We just make a lot of memories and do a lot of things with the kids. Oh, I'm dreading cleaning up this mess. Dreading it. Totally dreading it. The Starlink still streaming. Some people will always wonder in these forums if Starlink works for streaming, and I'm letting you know right now, we're outside in the woods and streaming Starlinks. We don't have great open sky, but we have some open sky, and it's working nicely. Mac is doing well. He's taken down that pup cup that we made him. It's a little bigger than a pup cup, but he deserves it. He went on hikes and everything. So this is where we have the Starlink, the antenna, and guys, I'm showing this antenna a lot so people can see. If you see these videos, this antenna is useless if you try to steal it. It needs the whole system, and once it's reported stolen, it will never work again. So this is useless. It's junk. It's a paperweight if you try to steal it. But anyway, this is where we leave our antenna. It just stays right outside. It's heated. So remember, if you guys are traveling and you pack it away, check for the bugs. When traveling with that Starlink, when I took the Starlink back into our camper and I was putting another mount onto it, there was so many bugs, and it was getting cold over here too. We have a warm day today, but it was getting cold, and the amount of different bugs that were like housed inside of the Starlink, like in the small compartments, the antenna, because it's so warm and it's outside, those bugs are living. So if you look around in a lot of the neighborhoods in the East Coast, because it's so rainy and the weather is cool off now, you're not going to see a lot of ants. You don't see a lot of mosquitoes. But if you look at that antenna, you have maybe 10 or 15 different species of insects try to survive living on that antenna because it heats up, it warms up. If it's cold outside, it's going to warm up. If it's raining, it's going to warm up. And it also has a snow melt on it. So if it's snowing, you can just leave it outside. It's going to melt off. And it's waterproof. So all the bugs do is go to the bottom, right up under it, and they survive. Those RV snap pads are holding on, baby. We don't have to worry much about them. They holding on. We also have these tire covers. We have it on the back tires too. They're holding on to protect the tires from the elements. All right, guys, that's all I got for you for this video. I'm going to leave you guys with Mac and me and the children. Mac, he's all ate up. He's ready to go to sleep. Look at him. Remember, guys, I have links for all of these things on our Amazon storefront, and it's also going to be on Amazon's links in the description if you guys want to have any of these. And remember, this video is being sponsored by Alloxity and their 4-foot propane hose. The 8-foot one also, that one we couldn't work with it, but they also sent us this 4-foot propane hose, and they work perfectly. We need teamwork to get this into the sticks and bricks so we can wash it up so we can save water. So, Kalisha, you're going to grab the plates?
Yeah.
Thank you, my dear. Charisma, you're going to grab the cups?
Yes.
Thank you. And the peanut butter.
Yes.
Oh, thank you so much. Let me see what Grayson's going to grab. Grayson, let me see this. This is not hot. You're going to grab this by the handle. There you go. And Melanie, let's see what you're going to grab. Let me turn off this inverter here so no power's coming through. And don't drop that, okay, because it's glass. You're going to hold that. Hold it tight. Hold it by the handle there. There you go. All right, take that in. This thing has definitely seen better days, but like I said before, I'm going to clean this up, but that's a future problem. So let me close this up, and it's always the next time, right? I promise I'm going to clean you, Coleman. I'm going to clean you. I only got these two things. Oh, I got to put this back inside too. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to leave you guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. What do you do with your kids when you're camping, or for yourself? Some people are single, you don't have kids, or you camp as a couple. What do you guys do for treats? We like to bake and make all of our things because it gets really expensive outside. We do go out to get stuff, but we do a lot of our baking inside. But give me some tips. Let me know what you make. See you later, everybody. Thanks for watching.